How you going, Hoglin? It's Aussie Villain. I'm good, mate, I'm good. Listen, I've just been looking over the numbers and, well, mate, I know you say you won't let me down, but the stats do suggest otherwise, so I'm going to go with Contreras in Game 2. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Detroit Tigers for Game 2 of the Wildcard Series, and we are 1-0 up for a change. We could be booking ourselves in a divisional series today, or we could be booking ourselves a very, very nervous Game 3. Now, we won Game 1, of course, a good comeback win, 7-6, going all the way down to the 9th to get that winning run. And, well, we're up against a left-handed pitcher today, and as you have heard there, I have made a change to our pitchers. Instead of going with Hoglund, we are going with Contreras. Now, if you kind of compare the two, unfortunately, Eknes is kind of in between there, and we also don't need that. But yeah, if we compare the two, you can see that it's neck and neck, to be honest. It's neck and neck. If we look at the road record, though, and I know this is going to be a little bit more difficult, it goes back and forth, but this is kind of where I am going with Contreras because he's pitched more innings and his FIP. Look at me looking at all these weird numbers that you told me. Look at his FIP is lower, his ERA is lower, his ERA plus. They're both poor, but it is a little bit higher, and his WHIP, his everything is just a little bit better for Contreras. So I just think maybe he is the man to go with in the situation, and of course Eknes should be ready to go for a Game 3 if it is then required. So without any further ado, let's go and check the lineups for this game, and we have made a few changes. Now, they always say never change a winning team, and I have ignored that and made many, many changes. Now, up against the lefty, which explains some of it, but Abrams will continue to lead us off at second base. Takezawa moves up the order. He is a better hitter versus lefty, so he's going to bat second in center field. Ohtani bats third in right field. Vega, the designated hitter, bats four. Garcia comes into play third base for this one in place of Vera. He hits well versus lefties, and you got it. Well, we saw he came off the bench, hitting, and won the game for us in Game 1. So he gets to start at third base. Keston Hewitt drops down the order to 6 at first base. He struck out 4 times in Game 1. He's in a slump. Let's hope he breaks himself out of that today. Cabrera is staying in left field. He bats quite well against this guy, so let's hope he can break himself out of the slump with that record. Lopez is the shortstop and bats 8. Nido even is the catcher for this one. Somehow, Hunt managed to get heat exhaustion in Chicago in October, but so he's sort of day to day for 2 days. Nido bats better versus lefties anyway. There's not much between them in the defensive side of things, so we'll go with Nido. And like I say, Contreras is on the mound for us. A 6.8 record this season, ERA of 5.33, which isn't great, a WHIP of 151. We're up against McClanahan. Now, somehow we've managed to win this pitching matchup. He has a 9-14 record, an ERA of over 6. So we've actually got a lower ERA on our side of things, a WHIP of 1.42. So it looks a little bit like it's two blind men on the mound, and it's just which batting lineup can take advantage of that the best. And, well, let's hope that that is us. So here we go, Game 2. Abrams to lead us off. He went 0 for 5 in Game 1. And, well, let's see what we can do. I mean, we're up against, I'm assuming, possibly their weakest starter, albeit a lefty. And Abrams has got himself on base, a leadoff single. So we're in a good situation in that, you'd rather be facing a pitcher like this needing a win, wouldn't you, than or to close it out than the other way around. So Takezawa, who went 0 for 3 in Game 1, there goes Abrams. He's a rocket on the bases, and he steals successfully to get himself over to second. Is he going to go for third now as well? It's a 1-0 pitch. Takezawa sends it up into right center field, and Abrams tags up and gets himself over to third with 1 away. Can Ohtani drive in a run? He went 2 for 4 in Game 1 with, of course, that home run in the first. It's a 1-2 pitch. Ohtani strikes out for 2 away, and it's going to come down to Vega, who was 1 for 4 in Game 1 with, of course, a 3-run home run, which brought us back to life. He grounds it to the shortstop, but that is going to end the inning. So we do not take advantage of the leadoff single, and Contreras will come out now to face Diaz Morales. Close, who got 1 for 3 in Game 1. It's an 0-2 pitch. Can Contreras get us off to a good start? He can. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout. Anderson now comes in. 1 for 5 he was in game 1. I think this might be the first time we've seen Contreras on the channel, isn't it? Because we traded for him relatively late in this. Might have even been deadline. We got him in. Vaughn will come in now. He was 1 for 3 in game 1. A 1-1 pitch. And Contreras gives up a hit down into the right field corner. Hopefully just a double. Ohtani gets it in. And with 2 out, there is now a man at second. And we have Oscar Collis at the plate, who was 0 for 5 in game 1. A 2-1 pitch here. And Collis grounds it to second base. Abrams has it, ends the first. And it is scoreless. It is Luis Garcia now to lead us off. 1 for 1, of course, he was in game 1. A 2-2 pitch here, and he watches strike 3. It is Fuhrer now, who struck out all 4 times in game 1. It's a 1-1 pitch, so thankfully he's not going to strike out here, and he has in fact got himself a hit down into the left field corner. And it's going to be a 1-out double for Keston Hiura. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. And Cabrera now comes in. He was 1 for 3 in game 1, a 2-0 pitch. Cabrera gets it into left field, and it is caught. Hiura gets himself back to second. 2 away now for Jose Lopez, who is 1 for 3 in game 1. A first pitch swing gets away from the catcher. We get Hiura going over to third, and if Jose Lopez can put a ball in play here, or get himself on base, I suppose, not just put it in play, we can have a lead. It's a 2-2 pitch, and he's done it, has he? Yes, he has. It drops in front of the center fielder, and Jose Lopez delivers the 2-out RBI single. Nido now to the plate. Of course, didn't play in game 1, and he has popped that up, which will end the top of the second, but not before we've taken a lead. All right, Contreras, what can he do? Vargas, who was 3 for 5 in game 1. I think you've done your hitting for the series, mate. Oh, a nice strikeout there, 1 away. Jose Rodriguez comes in now. 0 for 4 he was in game 1. A 1-0 pitch. He grounds it down the third base. Garcia has it. Doesn't have a play. And it is a 1-out single with Melendez coming in. He is 1 for 3 in game 1. A first pitch swing. And we look to pick him off at first, but he's paying attention. So we'll have another go at this. It's an 0-2 pitch now. And Melendez watches strike 3. That is 2 away now for Jose Ramos, who is went 1 for 3, but that one was a home run, and that's a ground ball that should end the second, and it does. All right, excellent work from Contreras so far. Abrams will come up, 1 for 1 today. A 1-0 pitch, and Abrams sends it deep into center field, but the center fielder is there, and that will be 1 away. Takazawa now, who is 0 for 1 today. Looking for his first hit of the postseason. A 1-1 pitch. And Takazawa sends it to deep center field. And again, the center fielder is there to make the catch. So Ohtani now with 2 out and no one on. A full count. Ohtani swings at what would have been ball 4 surely. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Cadero to lead them off. 0 for 3 he was in game 1. It's a 1-2 pitch. And it is a strikeout for Contreras. This is good stuff so far. Morales comes back in. He's 0 for 1 today. An 0-2 pitch. And another strikeout for Contreras. Oh, have I made a good decision in a pitching front for once? It is Anderson now who's 0 for 1 today. Another 2-2 pitch. And that is well hit. And it drops in front of Cabrera. So a 2-out single for the White Sox. Vaughn now who is 1 for 1 today. It is a 2-1 pitch. Vaughn grounds it to Abrams. Abrams out at first. To the fourth. And we still have that 1-0 lead. Vega will lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Tony Vega swings at strike 3. All right. Luis Garcia, 0 for 1 today. A 2-0 pitch. Garcia hits it into right field. Is it going to drop in? Yes. Garcia has his second hit of the postseason. Hiura, who got the hit in the first inning, or first time around, I should say. Full count, strikes out. Garcia's thrown out, and that escalated quickly, didn't it? We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Collis to face Contreras. He's 0 for 6 so far, is Collis. Make it 0 for 7 as Contreras gets strikeout number 6. Vargas now, who's 0 for 1 today. A 3-1 count, and that is hit through the left side of the infield. Cabrera has it, but it is a 1-out single. And in will come Rodriguez now, who is 1 for 1 today. A 2-0 pitch and a ground ball that could be a double play. Yes, it is. All right, to the 5th. We still have our 1-run lead. It is Cabrera to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch, and Cabrera strikes out, 1 away. In comes Jose Lopez, who's 1 for 1. Got, of course, the RBI last time up. A 1-0 pitch. He grounds it to the second baseman. And we'll go back to the dugout. Lido now, who's 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch on him, and he swings through strike 3 to end at the top of the 5th. Contreras to Melendez. 0 for 1 he is today. A 1-0 pitch. Contreras gets the ground ball, and that will be 1 away. He has a weird pitching action, doesn't he, Contreras? It's like straight over the top. It is Ramos now, who's 0 for 1 today. A full count. And a ground ball, and that will be out at first. Well done, Garcia at third. 2 away, no one on for Cadero, who's 0 for 1. A full count, and a sliced ball out into right field for a 2-out single. All right, Diaz Morales now, who's 0 for 2 today. It's a first pitch swing. He gets it into right field. Ohtani is there, though, and he makes the play to end the 5th. To the 6th we go. It is still 1-0. Abrams to lead us off. He's 1 for 2 today. A 1-0 pitch. He looks to lay down a bunt. Is it good enough to get him on board? No, it's not. And that is 1 away. Takazawa now still looking for his first hit of the postseason, and that is going to drop in. Is it? No, second back. Oh, it is. Takazawa, and he gets to second as well. Now, was it an error? You know, it's a double. So Takazawa, not just stealing a hit, but stealing a double as well. And can Ohtani move him around? He's 0 for 2 today, Ohtani. No, he swings through strike 3. That is 2 away now. And can Vega, who's 0 for 2, drive in the run from second? No. Oh, we can't take advantage of the Takazawa's heads-up base running. And Anderson will come in to face Contreras, 1 for 2 today. A full count. And a strikeout. Excellent work, Contreras. Vaughn now, who's 1 for 2. A first pitch swing. And that is a ground ball. Lopez has it over to first. 2 away. And it will bring in Collis, who is 0 for 2. A full count. And that is off the handle, it looks like. Is it going to drop in? No. Takazawa. He's got rockets in his boots to make up the ground, and we still are 1-0 up going into the 7th. It's Peter Targo even coming in for them. He does not have an ERA at all. Oh, in the playoffs. I don't know, so we don't know what his ERA was regular season. He's going to face Garcia anyway. It's a right-handed pitcher now. It's a 1-0 count, and Garcia grounds it to the second baseman. And that'll be 1 away. All right, Castanhura. 1 for 2 today. A first pitch swing. Castanhura grounds it to third. I don't think he's going to be able to beat that. No, he's not. 2 away. It is Cabrera now. 0 for 2. A 1-1 pitch. Denny Cabrera has a good piece of it straight up the middle. And a 2-out single for our left fielder. Oh, we're not ready to stretch just yet. Jose Lopez, who's 1 for 2 today, comes up. A first pitch swing. Lopez grounds it to second. And now we will have a stretch. All right, so Contreras will come out for a 7th to face Vargas, who's 1 for 2 today. A first pitch swing and a ground ball. Oh, and Lopez has made a mess of it. And the leadoff man is aboard. He hasn't made many errors this season, but Lopez made one there. And is that going to cost us? It's Rodriguez, who's 1 for 2 now. First pitch swing, looks to lay down a bunt. And we get the man at second. Excellent work from Contreras. So 1 away man at first. Melendez at the plate, who's 0 for 2. A 1-0 pitch. Melendez straight back to the pitcher. This might even be a double. No. All right, lead runner away. 2 gone. Melendez at first and Ramos at the plate, who's 0 for 2. A 3-0 pitch. So there's a walk. 2 on now with 2 out. Contreras to face Cadero, who's 1 for 2. A 2-0 pitch, and that is, oh, that's going to tie the game. It might even give them the lead. Takazawa gets it in and keeps the runner at third, but we are tied at 1 in the bottom of the 7th. And Morales is at the plate. 2 out, 2 on. He's 0 for 3 today. An 0-2 pitch, a ground ball that should end the inning. It does. But we go to the 8th, and we are tied at 1. We did pay a price for that error. Nido will lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. Another new pitcher on the mound, another left-hander, which might help us. A 1-1 pitch. Nido gets it into right field, and that will be a leadoff single. Now, do we pinch run in the top of the 8th? We don't. I feel like we should, but what do I know? It's Abrams now, who is 1 for 3, particularly with how slow he is. There's the bunt, and Nido is nowhere near it. We needed to bring on Monte Harrison, I should say. Abrams at first, though, with 1 away. Takazawa at the plate, 1 for 3 today. It's an 0-1 pitch. Takazawa pops it up. That'll be a simple catch in center field. Abrams will stay at first. And it's Ohtani now, 0 for 3 today. There goes Abrams. He's out at second, and that'll do it for the 8th. Contreras to continue. He's going to face Anderson, who's 1 for 3. A 2-2 pitch. I just worry we're leaving Contreras out there a little bit too long, but Lopez makes the play there for 1 away. And that will now do it for Contreras. 7.1 inning. 1 earned run. Was it even an earned run? I don't think it was even an earned run, was it? Indigo Diaz is going to come in to pitch. He's going to face Vaughn. And it is a 1-0 pitch. Let's hope our bullpen can see this through for us. That is popped up. Ohtani is there. So that's 2 away. And it will be Colas now, who is 0 for 3. A 1-2 pitch. What has Indigo Diaz got for him? It's up the middle. Takazawa cannot make the catch. So a 2-out single. The go-ahead run is aboard. Vargas is at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. A 2-2 pitch. Come on, Indigo. Sitting down. That should do it. That should do it. No, we're not going. It's not going to do it. He had no play. 2 out, 2 on for Rodriguez now, who's 1 for 3. Indigo, mate, if you could stop playing with my emotions. Oh, what are we doing? Bottom of the 8th, and we have runners at second and third. Indigo, it's a 1-0 pitch. Don't do it. Takazawa. Oh, he's there, and he makes the catch. All right, we go to the 9th. Oh, everybody breathe. We are tied at 1. It is Ohtani getting another crack at this. It's a 1-0 pitch. Shohei Ohtani has popped it up, and that will be an 0 for night for him, unless we manage to get around to him again. Vega now comes in. 0 for 3 tonight for him. It's a 2-2 pitch. Vega strikes out. 2 away, and it is Xavier Edwards pinch hitting for Garcia. A 1-2 pitch. Can Edwards get himself on base? He doesn't even swing the bat. And we go to the bottom of the 9th, and it is Logan Gillespie coming in to face Melendez. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Can Gillespie keep this one alive for us? It's a 2-2 pitch. It's up the middle, and it is a leadoff single. So the winning run is on board. Ramos, 0 for 2 today. It's a first pitch swing. Oh, and that's going to mean game 3. Gillespie has come on and ruined. Well, at least it'll be an exciting game 3. So Logan Gillespie, he has been quite good for us this season, to be honest, but we didn't really see it there, did we? And an error as well cost us. But what about Contreras? No earned runs through 7.1 inning. I was quite happy with my decision to pitch him in the end, but we are going to need a game 3. And we're going to need Eknes to come out once more like he did on the final day of the regular season and pitch us to glory here. The Orioles have already beaten the Royals, so we're the only team that's still to find their place in the next round. And of course, the other disappointing thing is that going to a game 3 means that everybody's going to be lose that kind of rest day we could have had going into a potential series against the Guardians. But yeah, well, that'll do it for today. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. It was close, but well, both games have come down to the 9th inning. Let's hope game 3 we can win and maybe win it with a few less grey hairs. Take care.